everybody. It is actually still Wednesday night, so we're starting this, and it was just too beautiful of a night not to go for a walk. So me and this little lady here are going for a little walk. So this isn't counted towards the 40 miles, but since we're just chilling. But what do you think about this 40-mile challenge, Amy?
I liked it.
You like it? What
Yeah.
was your favorite video so far?
The one about doing making you stretch, and I actually filmed that.
Yes. So she was the camera person, so she sees mom and dad do a lot of this stuff all the time, so she's got some skills to pay the bills right there. So is there anything you'd like to say to everybody before we close out this video for tonight, and we'll pick up tomorrow morning with the 8 mile.
Bye.
All right, everybody, it is day 4. This is hopefully get past this day. This will be getting past the halfway point, over the hump. It's 6:30 in the morning. Got up pretty early today. Was a little I had a little trouble sleeping last night, just in anticipation of this 8-miler today, just because I've never done that before. But yeah, we're continuing the challenge of 40 miles in 7 days. So today is the big run. It's Thursday, so part of this is the weekend's coming up, and it's a busy weekend. There's a lot going. Saturday looks like it's going to need to be a rest day, just because of having a couple performances that day, which I do plan to vlog, so hopefully you guys can check that out, just to see what a performance/rest day would look like. But in order to get it done, today needs to be the long run. So Monday we tried to keep a nice steady pace for 7. Tuesday we went for negative splits, so that each run, the goal was that each subsequent run would be faster, or mile would be faster than the previous. Yesterday we did some sprints, so working on speed. Today it's all about survival. Today is one of those days that we're showing up and we're just trying to get the mileage in. I'm going to try to keep running the whole time. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but yeah. So thank you guys for sticking with me. Some great comments and some interesting things that you guys are up to this week. I'm excited to get together on Sunday and compare notes. So feeling pretty good. Definitely coming down the steps this morning. All sorts of snapping and crackling and popping and things that I'm hearing from my legs that I'm not used to hearing. So hopefully that's all okay. I did some stretches and feeling pretty good. Like I said, it's early today. There's a lot going today. Plus I kind of just wanted to knock this out. So I'm going to go for it. I'll check in. If I end up stopping or having issues, I will bring you guys with me on that journey. But hopefully, the next time you see me, we will have completed this 8-mile run, and we'll have some reflections. So, see you in a bit. Okay, 8 miles done. Why anyone would want to subject themselves to this, I'm not entirely sure. But you know what? I'm glad I did it. That's painful. I'm out of gas. I'm completely done. Some of the miles weren't bad in terms of speed. Some were pretty rough. But we're crossing the street here. But those took about an hour and a half. Ended up about 11-minute miles, which are pretty slow. I think I underestimated how much the early part of the week was gonna take out for this, but we did it. We made it. And today's reflections, a lot of time to think. And I kind of group it into the ABCs, let's say. ABCs of thoughts here. So A is accountability. And I was thinking, you know, this was hard. And I could say with a fair amount of certainty that I would not have done 8 miles or completed 8 miles had I not been doing this vlog series with you guys. Because that was unpleasant. But knowing I had to do this and check in, it's created a level of accountability. And I think, you know, isn't that one of the great things about community, is holding ourselves accountable? Going back to the book of Joshua, really a lot of the Deuteronomistic history, that's about as good as we're going to get, which is that group of writings that spanned several books of the Hebrew Bible. The point of that, a lot of it was holding the community accountable, seeing the value in community and holding them to a higher standard, staying on track. So, accountability. B is brokenness, and how we all certainly can feel broken at one time or another. But in our brokenness, not only does God love us, but that's really where strength comes from. And it's hard to see sometimes because we think our brokenness is what makes us weak. But I think about running and how I've heard that, you know, the more you run, you do actually break stuff. You get microfractures in your feet and in the bones. But it's in those microfractures healing that they heal stronger and allows you to run faster and harder. So I think about that in our brokenness, that sometimes out of our brokenness can be our greatest strengths. It's just sort of taking that and keeping going, which is C, consistency. And that is the importance of showing up and staying consistent. I feel like in the Bible we hear about moderation, Ecclesiastes, everything in moderation. But I always kind of thought, how can you get extraordinary results without extraordinary effort? How could you expect something extraordinary out of moderation? But I think it's more about consistency. It's more about showing up, even the times you don't want to. I didn't really want to show up today. And I'm in some pain right now. But I'm glad I did. Because it's not so much that any of these runs or miles was that fantastic. But it's the fact that I'm staying consistent and I'm getting some results. So gang, that's what I got today. A little tired, a little spent, but glad to be doing this. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Stay well, keep rocking. Okay, it's about half hour after the run. Was able to get a shower, and as we said, life goes on. Picking up a car from getting inspected, thanks to this guy making a cameo appearance. My other half of Josh Squared. Josh Duman, what do you think of this 40-mile challenge this week?
I think it is noble, and you got it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You got it.
Now, here's the question. What's your challenge going to be this week?
I don't know. I think survive the weekend.
Yes.
May be part of the challenge.
Sometimes that is a challenge. You know, this guy, I was talking about consistency this morning, and this guy taught me a lot about consistency. I guess over the pandemic, you made it a priority to have consistent practice, right?
I did. And it was effective and productive.
Effective and productive, yes. So, it's not so much moderation, it's consistency. Continuing to show up even when you don't want to.
That is very true.
Sorry for the shaky video here. Do you have any other words of wisdom to share?
Pre-coffee? I don't believe I do.
Pre-coffee, yes. We talk about the things we're grateful for. Coffee is definitely high on the list.
AeroPress.
AeroPress. Well, I've been doing Chemex lately.
Yeah.
Chemex has been fueling the runs, but so I was saying Saturday has to be a rest day because it's a heavy performing day. So we're hoping to vlog some of the performances coming up over the weekend. So you'll see this guy again, along with some other folks, and should be good times.
Indeed.
So, but we're keeping the running challenge. I guess we have to do a 6 or a 7 tomorrow morning.
You got another 8. You got it.
No, we're not going to do another 8 this week. I'm still feeling that. And I feel like it's only going to get worse as the day goes on. All right. See y'all later. All right, so here we are, daddy-daughter date with this little one. Our other little one is getting her well baby today, right? So, because she's 1, she's getting her 1-year-old checkup and some shots. So, not sure how that's going to go. But, yep, we're here out on a little date at Whisk. What did you have for breakfast, Amy? Chips with grilled cheese. What a great breakfast. And I'm carb loading on some pancakes, so a great way to refuel after those 8 months. So we're going to probably hit the park then later, right? And what are we going to do at the park? Play on the equipment. Yep. And then we'll go from there. So, catch you guys later. When you're out, you get to see cameo appearances from some of your church members here.
We're checking up on him, making sure he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Yes, they caught me on a carb load here, so
Fueling up for the run.
yes, and they've been following. So
Watch every day.
so it's great to see everybody. Stay well. Rock on.